Yeah. Nope. Welcome back to round 5.
All right, so we are back with the final round of Swiss.
Back streaming again. We have Kellen and Just Corey.
Just Corey. So we have Rogsai.
And fourth.
Looks like an Edric.
Edric.
Sisay.
And something.
I don't know who that top one is, but we're about to find out.
We're about to find out.
I will be right back.
Yeah. While he is gone, once again, we want to thank the gracious host Game Night. We've said it many times on this stream already. Best collection around Nashville. Like, bar none. Right? You need something, he's probably got it. I know. Inalla. Yo,
So
Inalla.
Edric and Inalla.
On this table.
Going back to
is this Andrew's
2014.
Is this Andrew's third time on stream?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it is. That's crazy. Corey, how many game night tournaments have you played in?
One. This is only my second time at game night.
So even with the prior game night location, I have played in now 4, at least 4 game night tournaments, and then casting this one. I'm not gonna lie, like you played in it. This is some of the better tournaments that we've had, like in our area.
Absolutely, definitely locally, and even whenever you compare it to some of the CCS events that we've been to, the Boyle, and then we had the
Top Deck Expo.
The Top Deck Expo. I still would put the competition here against any of the players that were playing at either one of them.
Oh, absolutely. The player quality is great. The venue is great, and like it's always run smooth. Like,
absolutely,
never seen any problems.
Never. We did have a hiccup the last time I was here with Beholder, where we had a couple of quick changes on the when it came to the Swiss rounds, trying to figure out who was in what seat and that kind of thing. But that's all buffable stuff. That doesn't really matter. That's going to happen with any tournament. Exactly, that's going to happen with any tournament you go to.
Overall, man, I really enjoyed game night.
I don't even think it's just game night in and of itself. I think it's the environment that we're in while we're in game night. It's always real good competition. You have really good people, not only players but also the staff. We had Steven on stream a minute ago, and obviously just a fantastic person, fantastic owner, and has done a lot for the local meta, and it's been fantastic.
Oh yeah, I really feel like the local meta is not to be biased or anything, being a local here, obviously, but like some of the best cEDH meta people that I've played against, just in general.
Absolutely, I don't disagree at all.
Yeah. So.
Okay, now that Steven's walked out of the room, so this is how we really feel about game night.
What a jerk! What a jerk!
All right, so it looks like we're resolving mulligans. Again, this is the final Swiss round. Is Edric on 2? It looks like, or is Edric pitching 2? Okay, he's pitching 2.
Yeah, bro.
I was about to say,
going to
Lord.
Wild. That'd be wild.
I think Inalla is on 5. I'm not sure. Rogsai is kind of hard to tell what he's on. It looks like 6, maybe 7. It might be 7.
No, I think it's 6. I think you're right. Correct, with 6. Oh, now they scooped up everything. I think it's 6. But dude, Rogsai could go to like 4. He don't care.
Absolutely. So it is 7. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Rogsai on 7.
That's not good.
No, that is very bad for the table.
Yeah, so we have Tundra Pass, Command Tower,
into a Brainstorm from Inalla.
Dude, when's the last time we saw Inalla at a table?
Last time I played Brandon, whenever he was playing it.
Oh, God.
2 years ago.
Many, many moons ago.
Back in my day.
Inalla was top tier.
I didn't need Rogsai. I had Inalla.
We had a dog sided uphill both ways. We got treasures like men.
All right, so we have another Command Tower into a Soul Ring, into a Mopal.
Yeah, solid. Right. Gets one more out there. Edric only costing 3 too. Like, he's already off to the races. He gets one more artifact. He's chilling.
All right, let's see what we can't peek down here at.
What's he flashing to you, huh? What's he flashing?
All right, so he's got an LED wheel for sure.
No way. A wheel from Rockside? I'm shocked.
This is definitely the pod that I wanted to be a part of.
Yeah,
100%.
you did. 100.
This is my kind of pod right here.
You are turbo-pilled.
All right, well, we're going to go Phyrexian Tower. So we're going to go Rog Tower. Let's see.
Springleaf Drum.
Tower into Springleaf. No Rog first. Okay, there's the Rog.
What is the deal there? Like, do you cast Rog first? Is that like a typical thing, or is it like bad luck? I heard it's bad luck not to cast Rog first.
Oh, I cast Rog before I play land.
Oh, yo. Make them have it.
Absolutely.
Enlightened Tutor?
I remember at Top Deck Expo, my Rog got Force of Willed. And so that was
the last time
that I played Rog at a tournament.
Enlightened Tutor getting a Mana Crypt, very typical. You know, Mana Crypt is like probably the most sought after card on Enlightened Tutor. Cast a Sisay turn 2, but I don't know how much that's going to actually do for you.
I would probably say either Mana Crypt or Breach. I could also see Breach off of the ET as being one of the more valuable cards that you could grab off of it.
There's your Mana Crypt.
Looks like we have
there's your Sisay.
Verdant Catacombs.
Yeah, Verdant Catacombs. He'll probably fetch it. Like, again, as we mentioned earlier, the colors you get with Sisay and the different options you have really matters later in the game.
All right, so we have Sisay pass into Inalla with a Flooded Strand.
Flooded Strand.
So
getting a
gotta go get a Volcanic, right?
Or an Underground.
Oh, you could go get an Underground. That is true.
Yeah, I think
it's got to be a Volk, right?
I'll go Underground again. Let's see what happens. Same as last time, right?
Well, it is Grixis. It's probably going to get an Underground, but I'll bet for the. There it is. You were right. And a pretty signed one, too.
Could you say that slower this time?
No.
Okay. Look at me so I can finish.
No. All right, so UC, do you think Inalla has any other plays past this?
No, but we know that, like, Inalla, it literally is Spellseeker, win.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's Spellseeker and then 17 other steps that involve Spellseeker and then win the game.
Yeah. And
There's a Git Probe.
Do I know any of those steps? No. But we do know it's Spellseeker.
I know one of them is Dark Ritual, I think.
Yeah. So Git Probing the Rog side that went to 7, I think is really strong. Of all the ones at the table right now, I'm probably scared of Rog side the most.
Absolutely, especially having the Springleaf Drum of Phyrexian Tower, and unbeknownst to them, they have a wheel, they have a LED.
Oh,
there's a crypt.
Okay. Yo.
Ristic?
No.
Ristic.
Does he have it?
Does he have the Ristic? He's got to have the Ristic.
No, the Spellseeker.
Does he have the Spellseeker?
Yo. No. He's floating the mana.
Demonic Tutor. Okay.
I wonder what he gets with that.
I wonder.
Yeah.
Okay, I do wonder. Do you go get the
Mystic or do you go
get the Mystic, because you can cast the Mystic right now?
So here's the thing, right? He just peeked at Roxai, and you said Roxai has a wheel in his hand.
Yes.
You think right now with the Demonic Tutor, he knows it's going to get wheeled away.
Yeah,
if he doesn't cast it.
I think he goes and gets Mystic Remora.
Really?
And he can't cast the Spellseeker unless he has other fast mana in hand. And so I think at this point you go get the Mystic Remora and you draw off the wheel.
You pray to God that you get interaction, huh?
100%.
Yep.
Because right now, Rogsai has win in hand if he top decks a Breach. I know that sounds crazy, but if he top decks a Breach, he has win in hand.
Who, Rogsai?
Rogsai.
Oh, no, I'm not even questioning that. I've seen you play Rogsai. Like, if you sneeze, there's 20 mana.
There's a win attempt.
Yep.
With the LED, and now you have Wheel of Fortune in there too. Yeah, you're going to be drawing people into interaction, but Rogsai doesn't care about interaction. It's just going to keep going.
Yeah, dude, Rogsai is just jam wins. Jam win again? Question mark? Like,
I'm just going to keep jamming wins. How about that?
Dude, I'm telling you, and especially in Breakfast Club, everyone's on Rogsai, man. That's just what it is. It's like it's just turn order simulator, you know?
Absolutely. I'm really happy that we're getting a lot of off meta decks with Nezahal, with the Mono Blue Teferi, now Edric and Inalla. Those are not decks that you typically see at a cEDH table anymore, especially the Inalla. Inalla kind of got phased out once Rogsai got here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but it's still a Grixis shell, right?
100%.
So, like, how bad can it really be? Like, question mark. But at the same time, how many slots are you filling for those Inalla combos that you could have been better quality? So we got his card. He still has the floating mana. He's going to tap it. I think he's got that. Yep. You called it. That fish. going to draw him cards because he knows Rocksteady just want to storm off already.
Absolutely. And again, taking a peek at Rockstei's hand, you know he has the LED, you know he has the wheel. He is one card away from being able to win this game. And so...
Oh,
that is...
The fierce on the fish.
See, I think that's the time where you need to share some of that information and be like, look, I need...
what he's about to do.
We need this fish to resolve because it's not going to get back to your turn. So we have the fish getting countered and passing over to Edric. We'll see what Lewis has.
Edric
and there's a copy artifact.
Copy artifact targeting most likely
the Mana Crypt.
Mana Crypt. Mana Crypt goes and gets, and which turns on his Opal, by the way.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. I don't think he shared the fact that he almost has it. That's the thing. Like, that's part of politics.
I think that's where we come down to having that conversation over before the counterspell even gets shown. I think you hold up that counterspell for Rockstei's turn.
So I was talking with Kyle earlier on the stream, and we were talking about politics in cEDH and how important and integral it is to the game and like progressing. That would have been a point right there where you're like, hey, dude, I know this is not great, but I'm telling you, Rockstei's going to go nuts.
Absolutely.
And even if the Rockstei player pleads, no, I'm not, you're Rockstei, bro. Yeah, you are.
All right.
We have an intuition on the stack?
Is that what that is?
Is that? Looks like I can't tell. It's upside down. It's not a creature.
No, it's definitely not a creature. We'll see whenever he grabs 3 cards. So there's the One Ring.
Yeah, so it was an intuition.
Absolutely an intuition. So what else do you grab here? You have to grab another engine.
Mystic.
Rhystic and Mystic.
Yeah,
there's Mystic.
There's Mystic.
And so now you grab Rhystic.
But he cast it this turn is the real question. And there's the Rhystic. Okay, so literally he just wants draw engines. He just wants cards in his hand.
And now with the Fierce gone, you're kind of open to do whatever you want to do. And I think I think Inalla giving him the Mystic, that way he can at least have something on board to help counteract the Rockstei player, I think is a very smart play. And also, it's also showing the Sisay player, like, look, I'm okay with giving somebody else.
Hold on. There's another Fierce.
Now Rockstei on the Fierce.
Now, interestingly enough, he also knew it was there. Remember, right? He get probed him. He knew that was there. And so when the Sisay cast that Fierce, I wonder what he was thinking during that time. Like, could he have told him, like, yo, dude, like, make him use the interaction?
You have to remember, the get probe happened on Inalla's first turn. And so maybe the Fierce wasn't in Rockstei's hand.
No, it happened this turn, dude. It was this go-around. He get probed, demonic tutored, and then...
I thought he'd get probed turn 1. All right, so we have a polluted Delta from Rockstei.
Guilty. Me too, man. Like, I'm shook. Shook, I say. Is Simic the best casual 2-color deck? Like, just color combination?
No.
What's better than Simic?
Naya.
That's a 2-color.
Naya.
Ah, crazy. Crazy.
Best 2-color? Yeah, I would probably say Simic.
You think it's the best in cEDH?
No, not even almost.
What's the best 2-color in cEDH?
Best 2-color in you got to go blue-black.
Demir.
You got to you can't deny Thoracle Consultation or Thoracle Pact.
Yeah, dude, you're right. That is a very strong argument.
But at the same time, you also can't argue is it, because you have Breach and Brain Freeze, and you still have Thoracle at that point, and you can Brain Freeze yourself and just get the Thoracle that way.
By the way, we're at that's a Soul Ring.
Yep.
Yes. Tapping for 4 or a Talion. What is that? No, that's a meme bet.
That is absolutely a meme betrayal.
Oh,
he's going for it.
Crap. That's a meme bet. I've never seen a value meme bet, ladies and gentlemen.
There's the LED.
Yeah, here we go.
If there's no interaction, this is it. 100%.
You think so?
Absolutely. There's a Demonic Tutor in the yard.
There's a Demonic Tutor in the yard, but does he have the mana for it?
He doesn't. He has an LED. He doesn't care.
Oh, for the Breach?
Yeah. And he still has 1 mana available.
1 mana available to him. And he still has the wheel in his hand, which is, that is also a thing.
There's the LED.
LED crack.
Go get
There's
3 red.
Yeah, GG. If he plays this right, this is GG.
Because he now has 5 mana available, 1 colorless, one red to cast the. I guess you could do the Enlightened Tutor. I think you should do the Demonic Tutor.
I mean, yeah, he's got the demonic. I think he did do the demonic tutor.
No, he's gonna cast the Get Probe for free.
Ah, yes.
Use 1 mana to go get the Breach, and then cast the Get Probe to go to draw it. 100%.
That's wild.
That's game.
Yeah. Unless anyone else has some sort of interaction, which I doubt.
No, I feel like at this point it would have been used on the Meme Betrayal.
Yeah. Yeah, that was rough. That was really rough.
I 100% agree with you, Guilty. I think that's
that is something I would like to ask him about later.
Absolutely.
Because
I'm not going to say that he made a questionable play, but
no, I will. That was
questionable.
I mean, especially if it was given information from the Inalla player.
Rogside back to the command zone, and then you're going to pitch the 2 lands.
Cast the LED.
Yep.
Cast the wheel. I mean, no, he still has a.
He still has an Intuition and a Demonic Tutor.
Oh my gosh, he still has Intuition. I totally forgot about Intuition. That's wild.
There's the Intuition.
How much floating does he have?
He has 1 colorless floating, and then the UC up top.
What did he crack? He cracked for blue for the LED. Yeah, the Intuition and the Demonic Tutor and the so many tutors.
These turns are going too fast without Brandon playing. I agree.
Facts. Brandon, save us.
All right, so we have Brain Freeze, Pact, and Gamble.
I mean, sure. Question mark. Another
days,
counterspell.
Yeah, put Daze and you can bounce the island.
Which he didn't play for a land for turn. Which is wild.
Yeah.
And there's just value at this point. Yeah, I think that pretty much should be game.
Yeah, and they're going to give him Daze. And now at this point, it doesn't matter what's going on. You're going to be able to cast the Pact.
Yeah. Man, this is sticky like Craggle, I tell you.
And there's the brain freeze.
Yeah. Well, Rockside does Rockside things, right? Turn 2. I mean, you said it like 3 times. Like, he only needs 1 card. And
Meme Betrayal just also happened to be that card that he was able to use.
Technically gave him 9 cards, right? Yeah. So yeah, I think Guilty, you bring a really good point. Doing things out of priority order can really mess up a game. Yep, and there it is. That is game.
That quick.
Wyatt, well done with Rockside doing Rockside things.
Absolutely, and it's just one of those games that Rockside just happened to have everything that he needed. He was missing 1 card.
Honestly, no, what he needed was someone to waste their interaction.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he still had the fears, so don't get me wrong. That is the thing. But countering 2 Mystic Remorse, how scary was Inalla going to be? I don't know. I think that
Andrew's play was definitely a questionable one, and I definitely think that that's something that we can absolutely go talk to him about.
Yeah, but again, we don't have all the information in our hands, right? He has the information what he had in his hand, and he had potentially.
I'm over here mad for them. Yes,
dude,
same,
dude. Yeah. I mean, with that though, we get to have an interview.
We do.
Yeah.
Let's.
I'm definitely going to ask why whether or not our Inalla players shared the information or not.
Absolutely. So while we go grab the interviewee, I'm going to go over to the crowd cam